hopefully this will start off. Hello, welcome back to another wonderful adventure of late night video. My name is Zelphis. I'll be standing in for Raffle Lobster tonight. Returning back to the stream after quite a ways away. Work and studies and whatnot have kept me away, and this has been on the backlog for a while. Raffle and I have both been really interested in it. For example, I've had this since, I would say, probably around 7 months ago, so we're going to go back through and clear this out. Now, this is the first time playing through it, so I would appreciate anyone going forward keep spoilers to themselves. If you run into any puzzles, by all means, feel free to go, hey, maybe if you check here, I don't mind tips, but don't give everything away. Or at least wait until I kind of go, oh, that's it, I give up, I don't understand. And in which case, I'll definitely take some help. So, let's go ahead and get started with a brand new game. As you'll see, it says resume last saved. I played a little bit with it because I wanted to have a chance to get used to the controls so I wouldn't bumble around as badly, but again, the starting area is not very expansive. You get to kind of look around and check things out. Don't have to worry about anything. So let's go ahead and go with the normal difficulty. I will probably come back to this hellscape at some point. Normal difficulty provides a lot of challenge to an average hardcore gamer with less room for error in combat. This is the way the game is meant to be played. I will always go for a normal difficulty playthrough first. I'm not a masochist like Raffle, although there are a few games that in the past have actually brought out that side of me as well, where you're sitting there going, I'm in hell, but I'm enjoying myself. And just out of curiosity, let's see what the dominating difficulty is. This difficulty is for the UnderRail veterans that no longer find the game challenging enough. In addition to player health and cooldown modifications and additional NPC intelligence, it also increases the regular non-playable character health by 50% and their skill levels by 30. Jesus. This bonus is even greater for certain special boss non-playable characters. A lot of encounters have been spiced up with many additional enemies or made extremely hard through other means. Items are sold for only 25% of their original value. We do not guarantee that the game can be completed in this mode, so choose at your own peril, player. Hey Raffle, hey Fox, welcome to the stream. By all means, hit me up with how the music's going and how, also just general audio levels or visual, and we'll stop the stream before it gets too far and we'll tinker around with it. Oh, sounds good? Nice. Yeah, Raffle, I'm really digging the music in this game. So there's two different types of experience options. You have the Oddity XP system. You gain experience by collecting oddities scattered around UnderRail and by completing quests. Higher-end oddities are found in progressively more dangerous and hard-to-access areas. No experience is granted for skill usage or killing, though some oddities can only be dropped by creatures. Okay, let's see what Classic is. You gain experience by killing enemies, completing quests, and utilizing certain skills. Bingo! At least I know how frequent oddities actually drop, or what they are in fact. I don't feel confident trying to play the game as a first-time babby through this and taking the oddity course. So we'll go ahead and start there. Ooh, okay, so we've got the male and female options of, oh, it's the male, oh, that's cool. Normally there's kind of, most games pop over like, yeah, you're getting a whole new portrait. They give 2 options for each item. Alright, so how do I want to look? That's the, that reminds me of the guy from Killing Floor 2, Hans. Alright, generic scientist boy. Swaggy, I like it. That's pretty cool, I like that look. Wait, what? Ooh, okay, so I guess that's a male-only profession. Okay, I can dig the shoulder bores. Can give me a Judge Dredd kind of feel. Just need the gold badge right here and the cool visor. I am the law. Okay, maybe not so much. Same variations are the same. Whoa. Someone needs to tell Green Arrow he's got a new job. JC Denton, I kind of like that one actually. Scientists, crazies, people in cool robo-suits. Winner of the Pentachin Challenge. Biker, crazy, no? Get out of here, stalker. Wait, is that Borg Picard? Holy shit! Hey, I kind of like that one. You will board the train. There is no resistance. Alright, let's see. No. Crazy, no. Wow, there's a whole hell of a lot of options here. Dark Angels, that's fun. That makes me think more of like Russian-style gas masks. Let's see. We finally back around to the beginning. Wow, there's so many options here. I don't think a mining helmet and safety utility vest is really going to protect you in the UnderRail, but you do you, champ. Let's go back around to JC Denton. I get the feeling that that's going to be my character here. Zelphis. There are 4 lights! Yes, exactly, Robo Picardo. Raffle, we should do a stream with that one, where it's Robo Picardo for the entire thing. You have to build him like Jean-Luc Picard. I kind of dig it. Alright, so let's go ahead and get down to our strength, dexterity, agility, construction, constitution, perception, will, and intelligence. Strength measures the character's muscle power and affects melee damage and carry capacity. It's also important for characters who intend to use heavier weapons, such as snipers and assault rifles, and sledgehammers. Fair enough. Dexterity measures the character's reflexes, hand-eye coordination, and finger nimbleness. It affects many things, such as operating locks, thievery, throwing, and initiative. It increases critical strike chance of melee attacks. High dexterity also reduces action point cost of unarmed and light weapons, such as pistols, submachine guns, knives, throwing knives, and fist weapons. Agility. Agility represents characters' reflexes, fleet-footedness, as well as affinity towards athletic and aerobatic activities. Among other things, it affects dodge, evasion, initiative, and movement points. It also affects the character to move more quietly, increasing the stealth. By the way, stealth is entirely a thing in this, so I know Raffle, if he decided to do this, I can guarantee you he'd probably take a lot of stealth and thievy options just to be a troll, which I would love to see Raffle play through this. Constitution. Everyone's favorite health pool. Constitution represents the health and general stamina of your character. It is important for all types of characters, but especially for those who plan on making the armor suit their main defense. It also helps prevent or lessen the effects of poisons and disease. I like the sound of an armor suit, I don't know how the hell I'd get one though. Perception represents characters' ability to discern objects from far away, as well as to notice hidden things in their vicinity. It helps the character to use ranged weapons more effectively, as well as detect hidden objects, passages, and creatures. Kinda huge, I can dig that. Will measures character's mental determination to see to his actions regardless of various mental difficulties, such as pain, suggestion, and overwhelming odds, as well as to force his will onto others and the environment. It heavily affects all side disciplines as well as side point regeneration. So, okay, a little bit of an expansion on that. This game has neck snap simulator. Hell yeah, Raffle. This game has a psi system, which I know that sounds rather blunt, but it is psychokinetic. You can do a lot of different things with that. In the next one I go to skills, I'll show you exactly what I mean, but I don't think for the first playthrough I'm going to be psychic or a psyker, is the term I'm going to use. Intelligence determines how well the character learns and reasons. It is important for a character that focuses on science, as all disciplines are dependent upon it. It also affects side point regeneration. Fair enough. Alright, so I'm thinking let's go ahead and be more of a shooter. If we have to get into a melee combat, we'll probably have made a mistake. We're going to play this tactical, which means he'll probably devolve into me running up and punching the people in the face with not enough strength points to make it happen, but again, that's just typical of what I do. Hey, Oregano, welcome to the stream, buddy. So let's go ahead and give ourselves 2 extra points. Only 3 points remaining, though. Do I really want to be really good at one thing, or kind of okay at a few other things? Dodge, evasion, and movement points, very important. Don't want to die. Constitution would be nice, but the ability to see things, very important. Intelligence has a bunch of different things it plays into, so we'll go with that, and we'll bump up our strength 1 point for good measure. That looks good to me, at least for a starting point. Whew, a lot here. Alright, so, as we're going to go through this, you can see the related base ability, which we've already kind of modified a little bit. I'm probably going to go back and take away strength and put one more into dexterity, because I'm going to be using guns a lot. I'm a gun guy. Very American, I know. Increases your precision and damage with any type of pistol, submachine gun, or rifle. This includes both firearms and energy weapons. By the way, anytime you mention energy weapons to me, I immediately go, I want one, please. Yes, here. Doesn't matter what game it is, so that's definitely a Also, the higher level of skill, higher skill level, the more advanced weapons you can wield effectively, possibly alluding more to the energy guns, which I definitely like. So you put 5 points there. Throwing increases your precision with all thrown weapons and utilities, including grenades, which kinda cool. Crossbows, precision down with crossbows. Melee increases melee damage with melee weapons. Armored attacks, you have to overcome your target's dodge rating. Yeah, not really digging that. Dodge increases your chance to avoid melee attacks. Very huge because, as everyone knows, most games begin with enemies that try to attack you in melee. Let's go ahead and put some points there. Chances to avoid ranged attacks and reduce damage you receive from area of effect attacks. Very important. Guns and perception, PT does. Also, maybe lower the desktop audio. Alright, give me 1 second with that. Alright, how's that sounding? Alright, subterfuge. This is making me immediately think of Deus Ex here. Stealth decreases the chance that you'll... Let's see, decreases the chance you'll be spotted while in stealth mode. It also affects numerous aspects of stealth combat. You know, Raffle, the more I read into this, the more I think you might actually be onto something with the whole neck snap simulator option. Hacking allows you to hack all kinds of computers. Yes, that's a definite must for me. Lockpicking, definitely want to get into places. Pickpocketing, not really my forte. Traps allows you to plant and disarm increasingly more powerful traps. The higher your skill and harder your traps are to spot and disarm. Also increases your chance of spotting traps. Could be useful. Synergizes with mechanics and traps. Fair enough. Alright, now here's side control. We're going to ignore this for now because we're not going to be playing through with this. But, mechanics represents your skill and knowledge of mechanical things. Your skill is primarily used in crafting various items such as weapons, armor, and traps. Could be useful. Knowledge of electronics. This skill is primarily used in crafting various items such as various electronic utilities and energy weapons. So let's go ahead and put some points into that. I don't know why it's proccing with something else, but that's okay. Chemistry. Crafting various items such as explosives could be fun. Biology used in crafting various items of healing and psi restoring concoctions. Enables you to extract useful substances from plants and animals. Not really my thing. Tailoring, also not really my thing. Persuasion, let's go ahead and put that all the way max. Mercantile, by the way, I should give it its fair shot at a description. Your ability to convince other parties to see it your way through non-violent means. Intimidation. Makes someone act out of fear. Could also be big. Mercantile. Yeah, because I hate getting gypped on good stuff. Let's go ahead and put 5 points here. Hey, you know what? Let's save some of these points until we get back up to the top here. Let's see if we can max out guns. Very nice. Hey, let's get some dodge in here. Evasion, very good. Hacking and lockpicking. Let's say 13. Sounds fair. It's a good, reasonable starting point. Yeah, that looks pretty solid. So I'm going to suffer when it comes to things of a chemistry check or tailoring. But I can always buy that from someone else using my mercantile skill rather than having to go through and do it myself. But we don't know how crafting works in this game, so I could be actually gimping myself in the long run, but we'll see. Feats. Now this is where it gets the meat of things come into it. You actually get to pick a few feats, and as I understand it, the more you go through the game, you'll unlock more of them. So conditioning reduces all mechanical heat and cold damage taken by 10%, plus 1% for every point in Constitution above 5. Sounds like a good way to start out. Expertise. Your non-critical crossbow, melee, and bullet-based firearm attacks deal additional mechanical damage equal to your level up to a maximum of 20 bonus damage. I kind of like the sound of that one, too. Nimble, reduce armor penalty by 15%, grants a 15% dodge, and evasion if your armor penalty is at 0. Ninja Looter, reduce lock-picking time by 50%, also reduces suspicion raised when pickpocketing by 25 when hidden from a target. Okay. Opportunist, increase damage against rooted, stunned, and incapacitated targets by 25%, and against slow targets by 15% with weapons, unarmed attacks, and throwing knives. Pack Rat Hound, I suppose just a pack rat. Increases carrying capacity by 50. Paranoia, everyone is out to get you, and you know it. Detection increased by 20%, initiative by 5, and a chance to get critically hit by weapons and unarmed attacks reduced by 3%. Also, your weapon and unarmed damage is increased by 30 against stealth targets. Kinda cool. Quick Pockets provide you with an extra utility slot and reduce the action point cost of equipping items during combat by 50%. That could be huge, but I'm kind of leaning against the other one. Recklessness increases your chance to critically hit with weapons and unarmed attacks by 7%, and also increases your chance to get critically hit by weapons. I'd rather not get murked, but hey. Snooping increases perception by 3 for the purposes of detecting hidden passages and other secrets. Not bad. Sure Step, you can safely navigate caltrops and puddles of acid. Speaking of acid, I remember having vivid flashbacks to yesterday's Starbound, but hey. Versatility, your effective guns, crossbows, and melee skill values brought up to an additional 60% of the effective value of the highest of those skills. That could be useful. Get more tanky. Non-critical crossbow. So basically your regular shots that do not crit. To a maximum of 20 damage. 20 extra damage onto something as we go through it from every level that we play through. Definitely going to take expertise to begin with. I don't know how we're going to route or anything like that to kind of pause things out, so that we might pick up later, but to begin with, probably not. Hey Dino, welcome to the stream. Recklessness, snooping, sure step, versatility, quick pockets. Tempting. Sure step. I don't know, that's pretty nice, I have to say, but quick pockets, that sounds pretty huge, being able to switch out and change items for a 50% reduction in the AP of doing that. Let's go with quick pockets. Adrian Tanner. Alright, last topic, of course. Earthquake repairs. What's the situation in the South Tunnel? Gotta dig deeper to plant the explosives or we risk more damage to the tunnel. Vera Hale. Almost everyone is working shifts up there. Shouldn't be too long now. He nods. Gorski, what's the security looking? How's the security looking? Got one man at the cave exit and that's enough, as far as I'm concerned. Automated security is strong there, and as long as we know the crossroad and the cove are clear, no one can sneak up on us. Also got one man at the underpassages. He's been ordered not to open the gate no matter what. Last thing we need right now are those bloody lurkers sneaking up on us. Everyone else is up at the platform securing workers and tunnels. Good, good. If no one has anything else to add, that will conclude this council meeting. Actually, just one more thing. In case you weren't informed already, I admitted a new citizen to the station. That Zelphis fellow? Yes, I think he'll be a good addition to the station. He and Vencel are still on the range, but they should be done any moment now, I believe. You put too much trust in your tests, Tanner. All I care about is how he handles live action, not how many points he got. Well, we'll find out soon enough. Best put him to work immediately. We need all hands on deck right now. Indeed. That is all. Vera? Gorski? Vincel. An unexpected yawn interrupts Vincel. He instinctively raises his left hand to cover his mouth, forgetting that he is wearing a respirator. A tiny smile creeps upon your face due to this very fact. You understand that after so many hours of testing, these kinds of lapses tend to sneak up on people. He soon continues. Excuse me. All in all, Zelphis, as far as I'm concerned, we're done here. I got a few other things to do, but unless you'd like to go another round of the testing range, you have no reason to stay here any longer. As a matter of fact, I'd like to give it one more try. I never had access to a range like this before, so I'll make the most of it while I'm here. I'm feeling pretty tired, and it's hardly a secret you are, too. Besides, I can't wait to check out my new room. Oh, I compare against other newcomers, Vincel. That's a bit of ego talking. Let's check it. I can't tell you that, Zelphis. Ooh, our first persuade check. Come on, man. It'll stay between you and me. He yawns again. Excuse me. Well, if you really want to know, your score was below average. I was ready for something else other than that, but I'll take it. You must have some pretty outstanding people here. What? Only below average? But how? Yes! I shouldn't have asked. Yeah. I always imagine this being delivered with a bit of cheek. Then you must have some pretty outstanding people here. Nah, I was only joking, but that's a good response. You scored highly on most of our tests. As soon as we're done here, I'll be sending them to Tanner. I think he'll be pleased. Alright, as a matter of fact, I'd like to give it one more try. His tired eyes aren't exactly radiating joy at your response, but he still nods. No problem, but know that it won't affect your previous results. I guess it's best we go through the whole procedure as if this is your first time at the range. Okay, I'll now open the gate for you to go through. As before, I'll be watching you through the cameras. We'll continue once you get past the gate. I'm ready, Vincel. Alright, so this is based off of a point-and-click interface moving you around. Raffle, you're going to dig this little spooky face here, stealth mode. You enter stealth mode, which allows you to hide from others, but reduce your movement speed by 45%. To successfully hide from someone, you need to keep out of their line of sight for a while. Once you're hidden from someone, they will need to pass a perception check to detect you. Entering stealth mode in combat will immediately drain all of your remaining action and movement points, while in combat, your movement points are reduced to 0, and you can receive no extra movement points from any source. Many hostile actions will immediately remove you from stealth. By the way, just check this out when you stealth. I'm a spooky man. Just gonna hide in this corner. Shh. Break stealth. Alright, so what do you have here? Pickpocketing. Yeah, let's go ahead and just take that off my tab, because we know I'm not going to be doing that, because I can't do it for Jack, so why try? Burst rapidly fire. I need a gun for that. Alright. That's a door. And as you move through it, the map immediately opens up. Can you hear me? No. Yes. Great! Now pick up your weapons and armor from the cabinet. I think there's also a few EMP grenades left on the shelf as well. Press Tab to highlight all interactable objects, or Z to reverse the order of highlighted objects. Contents of any container can be picked up by either double-clicking them in the container window or dragging them to your inventory, which can be opened in a separate window by pressing I. You can also press A to take all items from a container. All hotkeys presented in this store are default values and can be changed in the options menu. For all of you players who are veterans out there, by all means. There'll be 3 bots fighting against you, just like the first time, so choose an appropriate weapon and make sure you wear that armor. There was a guy a few years back who forgot to put his armor on and, well, it didn't end well. Take those bots out. To equip weapons and armor and utilities, open the inventory and double-click on any of those items or drag them onto the respective slot. You may have up to 2 weapons equipped at a time, and you can select the primary weapon by clicking on its icon in the action bar. Left side of the inventory window represents the contents of your belt, and this is also where you put your utility items like grenades or special crossbow bolts. Ring me when you're ready to proceed, or if you have any questions. So, damn. Alright, let's go ahead and go to the shelves first. We have 5 EMP grenades. We'll just right-click and take those. Weapons locker. We've got a 7.62mm Hawker pistol. This is damages from 8 through 20 mechanical, impact speed of medium, base action points, 20 AP to use it. Range of 10, optimal at 7, so you get a little shittier the further out you get. Critical chance of 7%, critical damage bonus 100%. I like those numbers. Another type, magazine, used to load all ammunitions into the weapon. Yes. Standard ammunition, use reload weapon with, use reload the current weapon with. Use, oh, you can load a single round into a weapon. That's a cool little feature. I'm not quite sure how I would use that, but still, if it comes up, I can use that. Huh. Zephyr crossbow, cool name, definitely a fan. Damage 11 through 22, mechanical, impact speed of low, base action points. Oh, that's costly to use. Oh, well, then again, it is a crossbow. They're a little bit more hands-on, touchy-feely than a gun. Take it. Bolts, serrated steel knife, sledgehammer, and an insulated overcoat. Excuse me for a moment. We need coffee infusion. This insulated vest carries a ballistic panel made out of laminated fabric that is a hard, rigid surface valued for its high bullet-stopping capabilities. It comes with a black overcoat that helps with hiding. Alright, so it's a mechanical resistances of 16% divided by 3, I think that's what that's telling me. Cold 11% by 3. Mechanical damage threshold increased by 200 against bullets. Whoa! Armor penalty 10%. Stealth equipped. Stealth increased by 7. Nice. Alright, let's check out that menu screen like they were talking to us about. Also, I love the fact it has a little audio cue when you open and close things. Very sway. Alright, let's get out of this t-shirt and boxer shorts. Nice, that looks really awesome. Okay, so primary weapon's going to be a pistol. Load the EMP grenades into the utility slot. I'm not sure that's how I do that. Do I do that? No. Use, reload. Oh, I have to put on my taskbar. Okay. Well, put you forest right. I'm not going to take the crossbow. Serrated knife. Bypasses target's energy shield. Oh, so apparently things can have energy shields in this. That's both awesome and worrying because I'm a scrubby dub. Oh, Raffle, I'm the invisible man. Dude, you're right. Alright, so let's see. Sledgehammer. Better against stun. You hit something with a... If you hit something with a sledgehammer, you have a chance to stun it. That makes total sense to me. Ignores mechanical damage threshold when attacking organic targets. Damage increased by 10 for every point in strength above 8. Definitely useful since we're attacking robots. Okay, so we're going to close that. Now, this is what screws with me. The use key normally would be E. It's not spacebar either. So what I do is I manually click it, bring it over, and that shows me that I'm now loaded, I think. Or it should. Oh, right-click it. Assign action, reload current weapon. Do it. Alright, now we're cooking with gas, or in this case 7.62. Perfect. Switching between the two weapons also has a visible effect on your character, who's now tromping around with a sledgehammer ready to break stuff. But, again, since I'm more of a ranged combatant build, let's not do that. Unless we have to. Got any combat tips for me? Always be prepared and fight smart. Brute force will only get you so far. You can initiate combat manually, either by pressing enter or clicking the button in the lower right-hand corner of your screen, or when an enemy spots you. Hovering over any characters will reveal their name, remaining health, and attitude toward the player in the form of a colored name tag. Right-clicking will display more info regarding health and active effects on top of the screen. Combat in UnderRail is turn-based, which means the different characters take turns in performing their actions. Every time combat begins, whoever has the highest initiative will get to act first. The initiative stat has a base value which can be influenced by both agility and dexterity. However, should the player manually initiate combat, the player will always be the one to move first. Dope. When combat begins, an action point bar will appear on the lower right-hand corner, which can be used for the duration of the player's turn. Movement points are colorized yellow and can be used for movement only. Action points are colored green, and can be used for attacking, using inventory items, interacting with game world objects, etc. And if the movement points have been exhausted, it can be used for moving as well. Cool. Hey, Vincel, what weapon should I use against bots? Technically, you can use whatever you feel suits you best, but as you know, bots in general are pretty well armored. Knives might work if you want to slash rat hounds, but against bots, you're better using something like high caliber or armor-piercing bullets. Yes. Explosives or even sledgehammers rather than, say, jacketed hollow point rounds and bolts. Those ain't gonna work as well. Now, EMP weapons are best if you want to do some serious damage or even short-circuit bots. Those don't work so well against living enemies unless you want to drain someone's energy shield, for example. What about armor? Well, armor is good for you. When it comes to armor, there's always a trade-off between protection and mobility. For example, wearing metal armor makes you less agile, but offers more protection. While with, say, leather armor, you get the opposite. Less protection, but more mobility. Of course, there's more to armor than just these two extremes, but you get the general idea. I hope. What are some effective ways to temporarily disable my enemies? Oh, this pulls back to the rooting option. Hey, Onyx, welcome to the stream. Hey, Oregano, I got nothing to hide. There are loads of ways one can deal with his opponents. Some you can incapacitate by flashbangs, others you can stun with electrical weapons. While both stun and incapacitation are disabling effects that prevent a target from performing any action, they are not the same. Incapacitation effects breaks the line of sight between the player and the target, allowing for stealthing and easier escape or repositioning, but can be removed by any attack. Stun, on the other hand, cannot be removed in almost all cases. But stun targets do retain the line of sight and will chase the player once the stun effect wears off. Alright, good to know. Good to know. How do I hold a weapon? That's a good one. Alright, so I already did that. That was part of me tinkering on before we started the stream. Reload the weapon we've already done. Really? Can you imagine this poor bastard? We've already been through hours of this, and I'm just sitting here trolling him on the thing like, hey, gun, how do? Well, that'll be all for now. I'll ring you if I have any more questions. But for now, let's go ahead and open that gate. Oh, combat has begun, apparently. Now, one thing I've noticed in this game is very important. Watch where you click, because this, to me, is on the target. But if you go just a little pixel off, suddenly you're going to run up right next to him and go, I've used all of my action points. What a dunsicle. So, let's go ahead and start off with our first shot. And I think we just one-shot it, because I've got a... Okay, hey, let's go for another. Sentry bot for 14 mechanical damage. I missed. Alright, we've run out of actions for this round of combat, so let's go ahead and end it. Alright, took a few hits, but nothing I can't tank. Ooh! Alright, let's try again. Gotcha. And... Gotcha. They're out for the count. I think that ends combat, doesn't it? Yep, combat has concluded, we can move on. Good job, Zelphis. Now I want you to pick up items from that locker. There should be a battery, a hacksaw, and 2 lockpicks inside. By the way, can we talk about how cool it is that their hacking item is called a hacksaw? I frickin' love that little bit. Here's the lockpicks to unlock the door. In the next room, you'll have to unlock the foot locker as well as the box before I let you through. By left-clicking a locked object, the skill necessary to unlock that particular type of lock will be displayed above it. To open mechanical locks, you'll need a high enough lockpicking skill, and for electronic, high enough hacking skill. Fair enough. Using a lockpick can be done either from the inventory or more easily from the action bar. In the first case, right-click a lockpick, and then left-click the object you want to unlock. While in the second, drag the lockpick into the action bar and select it to use on the object. Ben saw how to unlock things. Got any combat tips for me? Which, okay, so everything we've already talked about. So that'll be all for now. Haxer Mark II. Come on, get on there. Get. Alright, I guess I have to take it into my inventory first, which is fine. I don't necessarily agree, but that's alright. Put you down here. Batteries for same. And a lockpick Mark II. Okay, so charging. Very nice. We've now put batteries. I love the fact that you have to logically go through the steps to make items and weapons work in this game. Like, we've been handed a small microcomputer, but the battery's missing. Better plug this son of a bitch in before we can try anything, otherwise we have a very expensive paperweight. Although that'll probably be very frustrating later when it's like, I can't get through the door and I don't have any batteries! But for now, we'll take it. Lockpicking required. Let's try this. Okay. Oh, okay. Very cool. Also, very interesting point of note here is that it unlocks the door but does not automatically open it like some games do. So in case you want to try and stealth your way through, you're not immediately going, hey, I got the oh shit, guns in my face, not good. So it gives you a chance to kind of plan things out on how you want to enter a room rather than just walking in, which I appreciate. Footlocker. As far as lockpicking, how fortuitous. Oh, Onyx, this is very kind of you, man, but believe me, everyone, just like Oregano says, everyone hates the sound of their own voice. I do not like the sound of my own voice. I think I sound like a frog with laryngitis. So when people say stuff like that, really nice, very appreciated, but I can't say I hear it myself. And let's go ahead and check this hacking time. I love how every action has its own little animation for it. Very fun. And it's got nothing, so we'll just throw that away for now. Good, good. Now for the final room. Here you've got one sentry bot and a camera. Try to sneak around the bot if you can. This will not shut down after one hit, just to let you know. You can enter stealth mode both in and out of combat, but only if you can see while only if no one can see you while you're activating it. While in stealth mode, all characters, friend and foe alike, will display an icon above their heads which indicates whether they can see you or suspect that you are sneaking around. Your skill, proximity to a character, illumination, and even whether or not you are in front or behind it will all determine how well you can remain hidden. Suffering a hit while in stealth mode will instantly reveal you, as will bumping into other characters. Now, that would be interesting if the enemies start deploying traps and things around the map. You try and stealth through and all of a sudden it's like, oh, I have found a bear trap, screaming externally. By the way, the camera can see you no matter how good you think you're hiding. So it would be best if you're able to avoid its line of sight completely. Stealth offers many advantages. You can pick on how and when you initiate combat, or even avoid it altogether, which can completely change the outcome of an encounter. Also, certain abilities work only when you are in stealth, and can be used to cause massive damage on unsuspecting targets. For instance, sound plays an important role in UnderRail. Since loud sounds can attract characters to investigate what is going on, using quiet weapons like crossbows or knives is a good way to make sure that a silent assassin remains truly silent. Man, if once I get better at the game, I might try a stealth playthrough, but that's not really my style. I'm more of a, time to make a silent takedown. I'll take the Gep gun. Okay, so he's just adding more to what we already know. And since we're not really stealthy people, let's just blunder our way in here and start a fight. Hey, tired of your shit. Oh, the bot's got me on a target. Alright. Let's target the bot instead. Hit him with a grenade. Hey, short-circuited with a single throw. Get out of here. Also you. Well, there's not enough action points. We'll just have to end turn of combat and reload. Well, let's check out the rest of the room before we move on. Nothing here. Combat ends, I think. I'm still in combat, it says. That's kind of weird. Hey! What gives? So where the hell am I getting shot from is a better question. I don't see the bot on my screen anymore. Oh, it followed me. It just Oh, it short-circuited only for a short amount of time. Ah, clever girl. Okay, this isn't working very well. Let's try the sledgehammer approach. First taste of melee combat, boys and girls. Overhand missed. Okay then. Swing that a swing? Oh god, let's just go back to guns. Better chance. Know something? Yeah, that feels right. Okay. Ace that test. I think. Alright, open the door, let me in. Scooch over here a little bit. You see a frown on Vensel's face and he speaks to you in matching tone of voice. What was that all about? What do cameras ever do to you, Zelphis? I mean, there was no reason to do that, man. It was inevitable. He never told me anything about the cameras. Whoops. Man, we've never had anyone ever destroy one of our cameras. Ever. Ah, damn it. No, I have to take care of this. Harold could come here or... I'll think of something. He gives you an angry look once more, then he yawns. Anyway, are we finally done? Will my performance on this run affect my overall results? Nope. Although I should put in that you're a camera smasher. I'll think about it. I love it. If I hadn't blown up that damn camera, I'm sure this would not be playing out. How about I do another one, eh? No, please. Aren't you tired already? Just no. I'm done here. It's time to check out my new room. I have no doubt that you'll like it. I've yet to see any newcomers complain. Nothing more than to say congratulations again, Zelphis, and welcome to Southgate Station. Go and get some rest. See you around, Vincel. Oh wow, it doesn't do like a tutorial or anything that pops in. It's like, nope, you're just in the game now. I dig it. Okay, start off with the... Oh, we're back in our skivvies. Me no likey. Footlocker, do you have anything of value? Not yet. Let's get some lights on in here. Ooh, much better. Personal computer, security scope, Zelphis, access level full. Keycard from Wayne. Hi, I fixed your door so the keycard should work fine now. If you haven't found it yet, the keycard should be in your desk. See you around. Welcome from Tanner. Congratulations, you have passed all the tests we presented to you in the past weeks and now obtained full citizenship in Southgate Station. On behalf of the entire community, I welcome you into our fold. Please visit me in our office in the Commons as soon as you've rested so we can discuss your duties in the coming days. Alright, so we gotta go to the Commons, but let's loot this house first. Okay. Compass. It's easy to get turned around in the tunnels of the UnderRail, so you'll probably need this. The red needle points to the north. Cool. 200 Southgate Station credits. Very nice. Private quarters key, also important. Otherwise, I'm locking myself out of my own room. Kind of a dunsical move. What do we got in here? Jack and all. The hanged rat is an art piece. What could it mean? The numbers, Mason. The numbers. Let's check out the locker here. Hey, rat hound leather armor. This armor is made of rat hound leather. No matter how hard you try and wash it out, the faint stench of this filthy creature remains. Hey, better than going around in my boxer shorts. Flare is an essential tool when venturing into the depths of the UnderRail. Lights up an area for 30 seconds and immediately reveals any stealth targets where it lands. Oh, so it's thrown. Very nice. Patching kit can be used to patch leather armor and tactical vests. Restores up to 150 fabric durability to an item. Cannot be used in combat, though. mechanical repair kit can be used to repair mechanical pieces of gear such as firearms, melee weapons, and metal armor. Restores up to 150. Okay, definitely useful. Check the other longer. Stim pack. Health hypo. A hypodermic needle filled with blood and enzymes that catalyze a rapid regenerative process. Double check your blood type before use. Fair enough. 80 health points, has a cooldown of 6 turns, and an AP value action of 10. Bandages can be used to treat light wounds. Used to restore 140 health points over 7 seconds. Health must be over 40% in order to bandage. Okay, that's interesting, because that means that they've put in a mechanic to where if you're hemorrhaging blood and your guts are spilling out all over the place, you're kind of going, maybe a bandage is not quite adequate to my needs. Which I can dig. The lights. Nothing else in here, so let's check out. Close the door behind me. Yes, I'm leaving the lights on because I'm that kind of person. Nothing on the shelf. Skedaddle my way over here. Hit the light switch. Why stealth if I don't have to? What's this? Locked. Whoa, they got some cool art on their wall. Locked. Need a hacker to get through this. Ditto. Right in front of the cameras too, no less. Oh, hey, an unlocked door. Try that again. Where am I? I'm in the lavatory. Oh, no, it's a showers. No toilets. Fair enough. What have you got for me? Aside from shit. My character's OCD. He has to open and close them once before he can go through. Is this another showering room? Yes, it is. Damn. Can I take something out of this? No, I can't. Alright, let's skedaddle our way over here. That door's locked, that door's locked, and the elevator is unlocked. Okay, lower UnderRail station platform and barracks, armory and shooting range, commons and cantina. That's where we're going to have to go for the objective that we want to complete. Administration and library, medical and psionics, engineering and cyber labs, agronomy and pens, Cape Tunnel exit. So let's go ahead and scoot our way over. First things first, loot the shelves, yeah. No, nothing. Aha! A real bathroom. Nothing of value. I like how he kind of slammed the door in anger, like, damn, nothing. Cafeteria? Cafeteria. I hear the South Tunnel's collapsed for miles. I guess all the visitors have... Meow? Stuck here for a while. Hey, it's our buddy Vincel. Hey, Zelphis. How's it going? I hear the South Tunnel's collapsed for miles. How's it going? Did you sleep through the earthquake? Typical Californian that I am, I probably did. Worker, I'm so tired from digging. Might be a few weeks before we can clear out the South Tunnel. Alright, so let's repeat. I hear the South Tunnel has collapsed for miles. Hey, Zelphis. Commoner. Yes, slept through it. Okay, more of the same. I'm hearing a cat. Security guard. You sleep through the earthquake. How's it going? There's a cat. Oh, it's even got a little help. Look at that. Adorable. Come here, you. You too. Cute. Commoner. Yes, I slept through the earthquake. I'm so tired from digging. Arlene. You met Arlene during your testing period. She's in charge of food prep and rationing. We used to make fun of Tanner's stupidly high standards when admitting new people. Not the end of the world if we can get someone imperfect, he said. And here you are, bringing us earthquakes on day one. Persuade. Hey, couldn't have been me. I am perfect. So do I get to eat some real food now that I'm a citizen? Well, aren't you a joker? Don't remember hearing you complain before. So what do you need? So how bad was it, the earthquake? For us, not so bad. The South Tunnel collapsed, so the train is out for a while. The station itself, however, didn't suffer any major damage as far as I know. I heard it was much worse up north. Something about a Union's freighter crashing and getting buried on a side rail near Core City. Man, I can't even really imagine all the vermin crawling out of their holes to take a bite out of that cake. But I'm not talking around, and I'm not talking about rat hounds. So, what else is new besides the earthquake? Gorski's gathering up a squad. Don't know what they're up to, but they are armed. Heard any rumors? I heard Mordred's acquiring some quality cigars lately. I wonder who's his supplier. I guess Junkyard still hasn't got rid of old Chopper. One more victim found in pieces. Rumor has it there's quite a lot of people sitting outside United Stations Embassy in Junkyard. Guess they've been feeding them good. Very little pirate activity lately. The Black Eels seem to be doing a damn fine job. I don't know if that's a group or a species, but we'll find out. I'm currently looking to buy 2 foodstuffs. Well, since I have no food of my own. Wait, stuffed bat? Ew. Bat stuffed with 3 kinds of mushrooms and a mixture of seeds. Excuse me while I throw up into my coffee cup. When consumed, increases detection by 15%. Consuming food will remove effects of previous meals. Root soda. So, root beer? A non-alcoholic, sweet-tasting beverage. When consumed, increases initiative by 5. Okay. Interesting little take here. A rat hound barbecue. Grilled rat hound meat, popularly called ratsies, with mushrooms. The red meat tastes decently, but the foul creature still smells terrible even when cooked. Increases strength. Mushroom brew. You have no idea what this is made of, but the XXX label can't be a good sign. When consumed, increases strength by 1 and reduces all mechanical damage taken by 10%, but also reduces perception, dexterity, and additionally, stop laughing. Skills will be reduced by 20%, and psi regeneration will be reduced by 30. Consuming food will remove effects of previous meals. In other words, you're too shit-faced to do much of anything except get cantankerous. Ew. Eel sandwich. Deliciously cooked meat of a variety of eels between 2 slices of dark root bread. Man, if this doesn't make you hungry, nothing will. Cave hopper steak. A juicy cave hopper steak. When consumed, increases agility by 1. Canned stew. Stew in a can. The food inside has been exposed to ionizing radiation in order to eliminate microorganisms and insects. The process does not make the food radioactive, but instead it ensures extremely long shelf life. Reduces all heat damage taken. As it burns out your sensors. Canned mushrooms. When consumed, reduces all bio damage taken by 15%. That could be useful. Canned meat, reduces all mechanical damage by 5. Canned fish. God damn it, I just want some health kits. Alright. Close the inventory screen. Jack Quicksilver. Hey, he's got a duplicate portrait. Seen you around here before. Are you stuck in this hole now as well? Why would I be stuck? Thought you might be traveling and got trapped here by the earthquake. Forget it. My name's Jack Quicksilver. Who are you? I'm Zelphis. He just nods. Where are you from, Jack? I'm not a citizen of any place, if that's what you're asking. I travel around a lot, but I'm not on a train. I spend most of my time in Core City. What brought you here in the first place? A lucrative business opportunity, but it slipped past me, unfortunately. What do you do for a living? Are you a trader? Among other things, yeah. Are you looking to trade? Show me what you got. Credit Stygian coin. Stygian coin? The light stainless super steel coin is engraved with an image of Charon, the mythical Stygian ferryman. It's the most common currency in the South UnderRail because its value is derived directly from the value of the metal it's made of. Fair enough. Crossbow bolts, cave hopper leather, rat hound leather. Let's see which is better. Oh, mine's better. Fair enough. Burr, poison dart. Shoots this bolt from a crossbow, dealing normal bolt damage and inflicting the target with burr or poison that deals 7 damage every turn for up to 5 turns. Not bad. Oh, this is cool. The bolts have, crossbows have different bolt types that have different effects. That makes crossbows way more interesting to me. It's rated. Oh, cat's purring somewhere, I hear it. If the target is a living creature, it inflicts a bleeding wound that deals 100% of the original damage over 3 turns. Damn. Throwing knife, tranquilizing bolts. Damn, this is really turning into Deus Ex. EMP grenades, frag grenades. Hey, everybody's favorite. You want a balaclava? It keeps away the cold. Stealth increased by 6, intimidation by 5. Lockpicks. Mark 2 versus Mark 1. Tell me the difference. Looking at it. Aside from the value, I'm not really seeing much of a difference here. Hey! Sorry. Random cat attack upon my foot. It's not the one in the game. Cave hopper leather gloves. We don't have any gloves at the moment. Endures incurs 140% mechanical damage resistance at threshold. Increases damage for 5 0 point strength above 5. Zephyr crossbow. Scope Zephyr crossbow. Hurricane bow. Okay, he's looking to buy 2 special bolts and 6 lockpicking devices. However, I'm probably going to be buying from him once I'm done scoping out the place. Okay. Let's skedaddle our way over here. Come on, scooch. Scoot. There we go. Oh, it's a classroom. Let's kick that light on. If nothing else, we can piss off the janitor. Who keeps leaving all these goddamn lights on? No idea. I just found that room that way. It's back here. Tell me your secrets. Hey, a box. It has nothing in it, you trolling little... Okay, fine. What's back through here? Ah! Stop double-clicking. That's entirely on me. Should you be up here? Hey. Sorry, folks. We have a small cat, a kitten, in fact, who is now hopping along my desk. Shoot. Okay, we don't want to steal anything. Is there anything we just take? No. I don't know how to cook, so there's no point in taking that meat with me. Okay. By default. Ah, there he is. The man behind the desk is Hadrian Tanner, the counselor who admitted you into Southgate Station. Even during your first encounter with him, he struck you as an unusual-looking individual. Setting aside his impressive stature, one finds it difficult not to notice how his thick, bushy hair and beard envelop most of his head. That, in addition to his opaque glasses covering his eyes, which you've never noticed him without, means that you can see very little of his face and its expression. His somewhat dirty scavenger outfit, which he wore earlier as well, clashes with the clean, finely furbished office, suggesting that Tanner probably does most of his work in the field. As soon as he finishes typing, he raises his head and reaches out to shake your hand. His big hand, tucked into dark brown gloves, makes yours seem like that of a child in comparison. You especially feel his large fingers to be twice as thick as yours. His deep voice feels distant and calming when he addresses you. Congratulations once again, Zelphis, and welcome to our small community. You scored very well on our tests, no small feat that. I'm sure you'll turn out to be a valuable and respected citizen. But more importantly, I hope you'll find peace and kinship here, which are so hard to come by in the chaos surrounding us. I'll try my best not to disappoint. That is good to hear. I hope the earthquake didn't disturb you much and you were able to rest a bit from all the testing. You have much work to do today. Events have transpired that require your attention. Are you ready for some field work? Ready and able, so what's up? Heck yeah, do I get to shoot stuff? As ready as I'll ever be. What's the plan? How much damage did the earthquake cause? Not much. To the station itself, there were no casualties, fortunately. Regardless, the railroad tunnels caved in, so we're cut off until the rubble has been cleared up. It is nothing that you should be concerning yourself with at this point in time. Now back to the business at hand. First, you you can have your weapon back. Lucas in the armory should have it. And while you're there, you might want to drop by the shooting range, since you'll be doing some field work today. It might not be a bad idea to warm up in case things get ugly. Speak to Gorski if he's there. He'll help you set up for some practice sessions. However, that is entirely up to you. Understood. What is this field work you mentioned? Down in the tunnel below our station, just to the north of Crossroad Caves, lies a series of abandoned outposts. These outposts were built by another station a long while ago for the purpose of scouting and defense. In time, they fell to decay. I want you to retake them so they might once again serve the same purpose. However, in order to do so, you will need to activate the main power generator that's located inside one of them. Harold, from the engineering sector, thinks he knows how to get the generator operational. So he should be... Get out of there. Sorry, Cap's trying to get in my coffee cup. He thinks he knows how to get the generation operational, so he should be your first stop after we are done here. As far as I'm aware, there are a total of 5 outposts plus one with the generator. I don't know if it's possible to activate all of them, but try to try to activate at least 3. You may also want to talk to Jonas at the Crossroad Watch Point. Down the tunnel is just outside the station. You'll be passing through there anyway. He's one of our most experienced scavengers, and he's probably seen more of South UnderRail than any of us here. He'll surely have some useful advice for you. How was this task credited? Why are we retaking the outposts? It is an important strategic position should certain factions attempt to encroach further into our zone of control. Besides, cleaning them out will also push some of the unwanted wildlife further away from Southgate Station. So it is to our benefit in that regard. Wildlife. I understand that a few packs of rat hounds moved into the area, but you had best talk to Jonas regarding that. He'll have more details. He knows that area inside out. Alright, I'll be off then. Oh, and one more thing before you go. Pascal, our station's chief physician, wanted to see you, so you should probably pop down to his office in the medical sector when you have time. Got it. See you later. Okay, so apparently he's the big boss around here. Can your character learn to cook? Yes, Fox. Eventually you do learn the options on how to cook. It's based off of, I think, finding recipes and... it's heavily hinted that you can. Also, I don't know why I'm having trouble pinning up to the up and the right. Where would you like to go? Let's go and get our gun first. I'm always happier when I'm armed. Alright, so there's a security bot, an automated turret. Clearly not a place to be caught lockpicking. Desk, foot locker, security cameras. That's the gun range. Can I get into the shelves? Oh, hey, there's no penalty to do that. Guard. No smoking in the armory. Fair enough. I'd rather not detonate myself. Move along. Hey, Stormtrooper. Move along. Move along. Talk to Lucas if you need something. Fair enough. Lucas! Also another repeat. A short man rises from behind his desk with a grenade case in his hands. The heavy case meets the top of the desk with a thud, raising your eyebrows, which in turn makes the man's face turn into a smile. He removes his glove and shakes your hand with a strong, perhaps too strong grip before addressing you. Don't worry, Zelphis, I ain't gonna blow us up. Nope. Anyway, Ben Sale told me you'll be staying with us for a while. Yes, so? Well, friend, make yourself at home. Can I have my gun back? Of course, it was the, 5mm pistol and some ammo, if I recall correctly. Right? This one? He produces a pistol that is in such bad condition people would pay to get rid of it. It was, but not that 5mm, I think. Oh, alright. 5mm. I came here with a 44, man. A pistol? I had a bloody shotgun. Actually, no, I had a crossbow. Guns are for wussies. All I need is a knife. Alright, I'm fairly certain our guy knows the difference between a 44, a 5mm pistol, or a shotgun. So I'm not going to push my luck with this one because that seems like the perfect outrageous one to pick. So let's just go ahead and try... No, I came here with a 44, man. Then who's... Oh, this has got to be Newton's gun. My bad. Here you go. He hands you your weapon. That makes me extremely happy. I just had a super upgrade in weapons. I want to trade. Let's see. Did he give me the ammo for it? He gave me 30 bullets for it. That's sexy. I'm very happy with this. Okay. We should also probably put on that armor we found earlier. Is it this one? This one. Rat hound leather. Here we go. Okay, so what are our options down the... Ooh! Submachine gun, also with a 5mm range, 7.62 Hawker, hammer. Interesting. Balaclavas. Galvantic vest. Advanced carrier provides moderate protection against electrical tags, but somewhat heavier than the conventional vests. Insulated vest carries what? Warding off the cold. Okay, so you basically might want to carry around multiple sets of stuff just to kind of keep yourself safe from trouble. 9mm, 8.6. What the shit? Does he have any more of the bullets that I need? Yes, he does. Hey. Need that. Shift left click to split. Alt left click to transfer. Split that to... So let's see if 50 credits will buy me a 72 bullet. I doubt it. Oh shit, no that won't. Let's try... I just want to buy 20 extra bullets. That's what I really want. Go ahead and take this back. You're killing me, kid. 50. Alright, this is the maximum I can do. It's not good enough, eh? How about if I throw in a shirt and some pants? Still not enough. Well, sorry, we can't do a deal then, but so I'm gonna have to just cancel out. Damn shame. Okay, so anyway, we came out ahead on that one. We would have had a shitty starter pistol, but now we've got a much better starting pistol. Oh, hey, it's Gorski. The tall, imposing figure of this battle-scarred veteran towers over you. You met Gorski before. He's one of the counselors that interviewed you when you first arrived. So, you passed all of Tanner's little tests and exercises. That could not have been easy, but don't think you're some kind of hotshot now. You are yet to deserve the privilege you've been given. I'm looking forward to the opportunity to understand. Yeah, whatever, Pops. Yeah, whatever, Pops. Yeah, how to get your ass shot on the first day of work. I understand. So, why are you here? Target practice. Go ahead then. Yeah, but how do the consoles work? Now we're just trolling the old man. Gorski's eyes gradually move across the range, crowned by a constantly intensifying frown. He is alone with you. I love how it implies, like, you're alone with this man in a quiet area of the armory where you could probably get your ass kicked if you keep pushing this far enough. I guess I'll have to do it. Alright, look here, it's simple. You use the console to set the target distance, right? Then you start a session. The session will then track your hits and misses automatically, so you can check your progress while you shoot. When you've had enough, end the session. What distance do I set? Well, it depends on the weapon now, doesn't it? If you have a rifle, you can just set it to maximum. Otherwise, try 8 yards. Experiment a little. Cat, get off of the keypad. God, it'll try it now. Cannot initiate combat. Cat, quit trying to initiate combat, please. Cat! Excuse me, ladies and gentlemen, one moment. I have to get this kitten off of my keyboard. Come here, you. You. There. You can't handle that, you gotta get out of the room. Alright, so we were also supposed to go to medical and psionics. we're back. Let's go see what's required. Like the little Pascal. Perfect, the man I was looking for. Ah, hello, Zelphis. First of all, let me congratulate you on your admittance to our little station. I'm sure you'll love it here. It's good that you came. I actually wanted to talk to you about some of the results from the test we did earlier. Is there something wrong with you? No, quite the contrary. Sorry if I scared you. You see, test results show that you have a certain amount of psionic potential, also called 0. Though, what? I'm not derailed! You mean like I can read people's minds? No, not at all. No, not really. Well, not yet anyway. Perhaps one day if you train your mind right. Okay, let me just tell you a bit about the psionic potential first. It's a relatively rare and heritable complex genetic trait that triggers development of certain otherwise latent components in the brain. It allows a person to perform some subtle psionic invocations, such as influencing the minds of others, as well as some not-so-subtle ones, such as causing radical temperature changes and telekinetic manipulations. I'm rather curious myself, how did this genetic trait come to be? No one's really sure. Research indicates that it's a relatively recent genetic mutation, but it sure could not have been a random one. So many things about it are just too complex and convenient to be anything but artificially designed. Alright. There are problems with this theory, though. Former BioCorp's head of genetic research, Hal Roche, I'm not sure if that's Roche or Roche, outlines these problems best in his thesis. I won't bore you with the details, but the essence of the problem is that with the technology that we currently have at our disposal, creating, testing, and integrating such complex genetic structures is simply not possible without a colossal amount of trial and error work. So much trial and error work, Roche argued, that even if you combined all the genetic processors in the world at this time and let them work on the subject for the entire time of their existence, they would still be extremely unlikely to produce these results. Furthermore, Roche points out that the areas of the brains where the psionic activity takes place were never even properly charted, let alone genetically coded. So you see, it's a bit of a mystery. You know much more about how to make it work than how it actually works. Enough already. You could have just said you didn't know. Interesting. Let's go with interesting. Indeed it is. Anyway, is there something else you wanted to know? So how do I realize this potential? You must first disable your psionic inhibitor. It's a neural structure in your brain that prevents you from accessing your psionic projection centers. We assume it was designed to prevent the infants from unwittingly harming themselves or those around them. There are ways to do this by extended meditation, but this can take years. We have more efficient methods nowadays. He reaches into his pocket and pulls out a large red pill. This pill will take care of the inhibitor right away, but there is one side effect I am obliged to mention. The majority of users experience immediate and significant weakening of their immune system, and when I say majority, I mean everyone. To put it bluntly, it will severely affect your health. Therefore, the choice is yours. Is the process dangerous or painful? No, not at all. Well, maybe a bit dangerous, but it's not painful at all. Much. You might be a bit woozy, but that's it. Do I need to prepare somehow? No, just go ahead and swallow it. Having some Matrix moments here. Do you take the blue pill or the red pill? Let me ask you something else first. Never mind, I have to go. Let's just completely forget about talking. You're right, Oregano. She is trying to get me killed. Let's see, is there anything else back here I can do? Ho, let's loot some food box. No? Damn it. Luckily there was no fatalities in the earthquake. The falling rock smashed his shoulder during the earthquake and hit just a few inches to the side. It would have killed him instantly. Damn, what does his footlocker have here? Nuts. Ooh, a locker. Coming up empty on everything here. It's kind of breaking my heart. Lights are flickering again. Not now. I surprise you. Alright. Can I get into any of these without stealing something? The answer's a hard no. Alright, let's check out this area over here. Never skip chess day. Oh, it's a gymnasium. Want to see the punching bags? Let's see how hard you hit, man. What's up? Building muscles, man. Them gains! Can you actually go over and punch the shit out of these? Hold on. You can. Alright, does this, like, do anything? Do I get stronger from working out the punching bag? Or... Although I'm really disheartened by the low numbers that I'm seeing echoing off from there. What in the shit? Anyway. Can I do bench press? No. Can I do dumbbells? No. Can I steal the desk? No. Damn it. This gymnasium is completely inadequate to my needs. Okay, we've already gone here. Here. Let's see. Private quarters, engineering, and cyber labs. That sounds interesting. By the way, for those of you who are experienced in playing this game and know a little bit more about the story, I apologize to you. I have not explored much, if anything, of this base beyond this point, so everything's new, and I kind of like to look around before anything else happens. Oh, shit, don't do that. What's in here? Najed? Najed. I need more caffeine. You and me both, buddy. Can't talk, friend. Gotta get this done. No time to chat. Alright, fair enough. Let's not piss off the engineers. They make things work. Don't touch, don't touch. Definitely don't touch, don't touch, don't touch. Ezra, anything stealable? No. Whoa, spooky boy. As he turns around to face you, you immediately notice there is something off with this man. His face is pale and hairless. He is missing one of his eyes, and instead wires protrude from his eye socket, shuffling over to the side of his face and disappearing down the back of his neck. The other eye is almost colorless, with the pupil so contracted that you question whether he can see you at all. He speaks with a calm and even voice. Hello, Zelphis. I am Ezra. I act as the head network administrator and chief of the entire engineering sector. Are you blind, Ezra? Ezra raises his hand slowly and extends it towards you. He holds two of his fingers in front of your face for a moment, each pointing at one of your eyes before retracting the hand. Okay, that's kind of cheeky, but fair enough. What is it exactly you do here? Me specifically, the cyber department or the engineering sector. I meant you. I make sure that all parts in the station's internal network are communicating properly and securely, and that all our scripts are running as they should. I also oversee all operations of the engineering sector. How about the cyber department? We maintain and improve the station's internal network. We write programs for all automated defense systems in the automated defense. I did that automatically. Automated systems in the station. And what do you do? No. Engineering sectors do in general. We construct, deconstruct, research, upgrade. Listing all the specific things we do would take too much of my time. Go around and talk to people working here. They might be willing to let you know the details of their projects. Let's talk about something else. See you later. Cool character, interesting. Let's see here. What's in here? Locked. Fair enough. Okay, don't touch, don't touch. Who are you? Harold. Howdy! You must be the new guy. Name's Harold. I'm in charge of this little workshop here. Nice to meet you, Harold. I'm Zelphis. So, you looking for something specific, or just looking around? I don't know. Yeah, so Tanner tells me you know of a way to restore power to the outpost in the north. Right. I remember taking a look at the power generator there a while back. I couldn't do anything about it back then because I didn't have this. He rummages around through the boxes that are on the table before producing something resembling an energy core. Here, it's a flux controller. If you insert it into the slot at the front of the power generator, it should get it running again. After that, you ought to be able to reactivate all the outposts. I'm afraid you'll have to do that manually, though. You see, each of them has a switch that cuts off power in case of a hazard. Got it, thanks, I'll give it a try. Okay, so we've got our quest equipment. I hope the energy core is okay. We got standard engineers. Can we... Ooh, barrels. Can I loot? Yeah, we can look in the barrels. Dirty rag. Never know when you'll need a band-aid. Who cares about contamination, really? By the way, I am something of a pack rat player. I'm sorry. Oh, who's this? Goran. We aren't supposed to watch the arena in here, so keep this quiet, okay? Hey man, want to watch the arena? I don't know, is it on TV? I'm seeing a black screen here, bud. There's always one person at a job who's always shirking their responsibilities. There's always one. Okay, agronomy and pens. That's definitely the only one we haven't been to yet before setting out to our final destination. What's in here? Oh, nasty. Quentin. You came upon a rangy man with long hair who was cutting open the head of a large, monstrous creature, formerly an untamable beast. He is now but a stiff volunteer to post-mortem dissection, to science. And soon enough, the man makes the final incision, after which he pushes his hand through to extract a single long, sharp spine. Greenish, sticky fluid dribbles out of the opening and all over the floor as the man wipes the spine clean before laying it aside. And that is the moment in which he notices you. Careful, you don't want to get into contact with its toxin. He returns to cutting through the creature as he talks to you. My name is Quentin. Don't bother introducing yourself, I know who you are. You're Zelphis, and you just got admitted to the station. I'd shake your hand, but you can see why that wouldn't be a good idea. What kind of creature is that? It is a burrower. It's one nasty creature that digs around, laying eggs all over the place. They are more numerous deeper underground, but you can still find a few roaming the lower UnderRail and the surrounding caves. If you meet one, be careful. It'll spit thick, hard spines at you that are coated with poison. What are you doing exactly? I'm collecting its poison glands. We can use those to produce other chemicals or to coat crossbow bolts. What's in that room over there? We're growing mushrooms of different kinds there. Of course, most notably the mind shrooms. That's a different name. They are one of the most potent and certainly one of the safest psionic catalysts. The largely popular side boosters are made from mind shrooms, in case you didn't know. Got anything to trade? He stops working, sets his knife aside, and carefully removes his gloves. Of course. Okay, so he won't talk to me, but he's willing to barter. Mostly crossbows, Molotov cocktail, acid components, magnesium, assorted leathers, money I can trade for things. Fair enough. And he's looking to buy 3 raw leathers, 3 organs, 2 chemicals, and 1 blueprint. Okay. I can't get through that door. Can't get through the other door. Oh, let's go check out here, actually. What's over here? First things first. Light. Hey. Okay. Oh, it's looting time. Nothing. What do we have? We got 3 bottles making the Molotovs. We got ammo I can sell. 3 flares. Definitely worth stopping over. Nothing in box number 1. Box number 2. Tranquilizing bolts. Hopper trap. Dog crate. Kind of weird, but okay. Throwing net. Oh, this is interesting. Can be used to immobilize opponents in combat. Throw the net at the target and attempt to immobilize it for up to 2 turns. Okay, let's get out of here. More shelving. More nothing. No Stevie. What? Hell? Anyway. Big Brett. You must be Zelphis. They call me Big Brett. So you passed all the tests, I see. Couldn't have been easy. Those were just getting harder and harder in recent years. I'm just really glad I made it. In that case, we're glad to have you. So anyway, what can I do for you? What is this place? This is the agronomy sector, where we grow and harvest all kinds of plants, but we also breed animals for food. In short, our job is to provide food to the station any way possible. Must be going. Farewell. Pig. Cute. Anyway, hey, what's this? Oh, it's a locked door, don't touch. Close the inventory screen here. Let's go over here and get the hell out. Well, Fox, the room was empty and the crates were open, so I kind of figured, well, why not, you know? Okay, cave tunnel exit, and let's go. Alright, so we've got to clear out the... Whoa! Oh, man, that scared the hell out of me. I thought that was attacking. Okay, so... Gate opens. Where's this going? Who are you? Oh, I can't get through his gate. Malcolm. The man greets you with a warm smile. Ah, Zelphis, good to finally meet you. I'm Malcolm. How can I help you? I need to get out into the caves. You didn't get your access card yet, right? Yeah, it should be around here somewhere. He starts going around through the clutter of his drawers. There it is. He produces a red access card and passes it to you. Now listen here. This is the procedure. When you want to leave, you let me know and I'll open the inner gate. You then step out into the transition room, then I close the inner gate and open the outer gate and off you go. Alright, now, when you want to get back in, use the key card I gave you on the console outside. Stand in front of the camera so I can confirm it's you, then I'll open the outer gate. Earlier, we used to do bioscanning every time someone passed, but since no one ever showed up positive, it became a nuisance. What if I do contract the disease? Then be kind enough to inform me so I can activate the turrets. They'll shred you to pieces, we'll burn the remains, and everything's good. Just kidding. Or am I? Open the gate, please. I'm off to the caves. Oh, and here's a tip for if you find yourself surrounded by rat hounds. Use flares to scare them away. They'll be back, though, so try not to stick around. Thanks, I'll keep that in mind. You're good to go. Nothing like a sociopath for a gate guard. Okay, let's head down and check it out. Kind of a cool tile set. Who are you? Old Jones. Oh, this is the dude we were sent to find for advice, tips, and tricks, and subterranean power. Oh, it's you, youngs. Oh, it's the... Oh, man. An old man wearing an old coat, old pants, and old boots introduced himself with an amiable smile. Oh, it's the young Zelphis. Off to do some hunting? What is this place? This is the Crossroad Watch. The only way to get into our station from the tunnels is through here. What are you doing here? Just sorting through some goods I scavenged today. Want to take a look? See if there's anything you like? Before I take it back to the station, I offer a fair bargain. What do you got, old man? Oh, blueprints come in the shape of USB. Okay, that's cool. Traps for the mythical bear. That's pretty bitchin', actually. You can actually really make a bear trap. It deals 35 to 40 mechanical damage instantly, applies a bleeding wound that deals additional 100% to the initial damage over 3 turns, and roots the victim in place for 3. Ooh. Oh, all this is out of my reach for a price range, but I'd rather like it. Social lens. What? Ninja Tabby boots, really? Increased movement points. Movement points increased by 9. Movement speed increased by 10%. Dodge increased by 12. Okay, that seems kind of OP as shit, but hey. Limited biohazard protection by preventing the inhalation of toxic gases. Very cool. Inject yourself with morphine. You know what, old timer? I think I want to just get rid of some stuff. See if you got some credits you can give me. So let's have a look-see. I'm not a crossbow guy, so let's get rid of those. Dirty rags, get rid of those. Oh, he doesn't want these, does he? Yes, he does. Accept it. Damn. All right, no trading with you. Let's see. I hear you're very knowledgeable about the tunnels. I could use some advice. Been crawling around through them tunnels all my life. What do you want to know? Can you tell me about the abandoned outposts? The nearest one is just north of the Crossroad Watch. They stretch to the east and the west from there. They were built by Omega Station, but are somewhat in ruins since we put them out of business. Plenty of rat hounds there, though. Oh, if you're heading there, could you do me a favor? I was scavenging near those outposts a while back, and I think I lost an old digital watch. It was about this big and made of metal. It doesn't have a strap, so I keep it in my pocket. It must have fallen out somewhere. Could you keep an eye out for me? If you bring it back, I'll make you a good bargain for it. Metal detector's on. I'll have your watch back in no time. I'll keep a lookout, but I can't promise anything. That's all I ask. Is it really true that you descended to the bottom of the deep cavern? He laughs. Listen, youngster, there is not... Shit, I love this character already. There's not a place in this accursed underworld these old legs haven't visited.
now descended as low as one can go, and I even took a peek into the dreaded mutagen tanks, and... well, maybe I'll tell you more over a drink sometime. How much damage did the earthquake do to the surrounding cave system? Well, a lot of passageways have caved in. I'd used dynamite to clear them up, but Tanner confiscated all of it to make it available for clearing up the south tunnel. Can't say I blame him. The metro's more important. The passage to the lake is clear, though, if you're up for some fishing or something. Can you tell me a little bit about the creatures that inhabit these tunnels? Well, there's cave hoppers, rat hounds, side beetles, and rarely shadow crawlers. What critter were you interested in? What can you tell me about the cave hopper? They're harmless little critters, quite tasty if cooked properly, too. You'll generally find them near lakes and other wet caves, because that's where their favorite food, lake mushrooms, grow. They can be hard to hunt down sometimes because they're little fast buggers and can crawl through small crevices you wouldn't think they'd ever fit in. If you're looking to catch or kill one, best tactic is to hide near the lake. Hide near a patch of lake mushrooms and ambush them when they come to feed. What are rat hounds? Rat hounds are ugly, smelly, mangy, disease-ridden, dog-sized rats. You can find them anywhere, and if you can't find them somewhere, know they'll get there eventually too. Individually, they're not so tough, but they usually move around in packs, sometimes hordes. They're very good pack hunters, so don't let them surround you. If you're in a pinch, throw flares. They're deathly afraid of fire. Side beetles. Now there's a critter you just want to steer clear of. Scientists call them azure something because of their blue stripes, but the rest of us just call them side beetles or side bugs for obvious reasons. They are bugs that can sling all kinds of psionics at you. You bump into one, you might be able to take it, but it'll literally give you a headache. If you run into two of them, you better start retreating while you can. At least they're not that fast, so you should be able to evade them. If you run into three, it's probably already too late. You see, the weird thing is, not only do they hit you harder when they are in a group, they also start throwing crazier and crazier stuff your way, and more of them join the fight. If there's also a Goliath around, well, then you're in psionic hell. If you absolutely must fight them, try to get close and personal. They're not very comfortable exposing their massive brains to sling psionics while most people are near them. Not even the Goliaths. Instead, they will either try to gain some distance or just bite you to get there. And their bite is far less dangerous than their psionics. Goliaths have big horns, however, and those can easily go through a man. The side beetles usually hang around mine shrooms, so if you're in the area where they're plentiful, be on your guard. What are these shadow crawlers? Vile, awful insects that crawl around them cave walls, all quiet and sneaky. They surprise their victims by injecting them with good, healthy dose of paralyzing venom. Then retreat to the shadows until the poison makes you stiff as a rail. Then they eat you. Don't start quaking yet, because those are rarely seen this close proximity to the Southgate Station. But out there, in case you notice things aren't getting a bit quiet, be on the lookout. Never mind, let me ask you something else. What are these tunnelers I've heard people mention? The thing is, no one really knows for sure who they are. They're nomadic people of the deeps. People around these parts call them tunnelers, because they grow to dig wide, sprawling tunnels throughout the underground, connecting remote places of the UnderRail. But again, no one knows why they do that. Some say they have a huge city in the middle of the deep caverns you can reach if you follow the longest of their tunnels. Some also call them the Faceless, because they believe that under their huge masks they have no faces. Superstitious folk don't like people saying that word, though. They say it can draw their attention to you. Are they dangerous? You mean like faceless, faceless, faceless. Okay, thanks for the info. Let's be real, though. Are they dangerous? Very. But they're not always hostile. From my experience, it's the smaller groups or individual tunners that you should be most wary of. Larger groups generally leave other UnderRail folks alone as long as they ain't bothering them. So you've met them personally? Don't think there's much of this underground world I haven't seen yet, but that's a story for another time. Dang it, old man, you always hold back the most important parts. Good storyteller always leaves the public wanting for more. See you later, old geezer. That's a fun character, I like him. Alright, so the tunnels are to the north. Anything to loot around here? Ooh, barrel. Give me that barrel. Nothing? Shit. I keep doing that. It's going to be a thing until I get over it. A locker that's empty. Molotov cocktail. Yes. Alright, let's get out of here. Hey, BoomDXD, welcome to the stream. Yeah, you're absolutely right, Oregano. I love options in the game that gives you the choice of how you want to react with the environment and the people around you. Okay, so let's go ahead and a few steps. Oh, that's a rat hound. Let's go this way instead. Not really keen on a fight, if I can help it. Ah! I opened my mouth just a little too soon. Oh shit, I've got my fists out. Gun time. Out of... You're serious? I didn't load it before leaving the station? What the hell's wrong with me? Reload and fire. Not enough action points. Well, I guess we'll just punch the shit out of this thing and... All that time on the punching bag was not for nothing. Switch back over. Alright, yeah, I'm gonna take some hits from my idiocy. Hey! 48 points of damage. That makes me happy. It's over here. We end our turn. I think we're ending combat. Where does this lead? I think that our choices change the outcome of the story. Fox? Oh shit. Oh, I can't take more than one bullet shot per round? That's a piss off. Alright, we gotta find a way to get more action points, and quick, because that's just not happening with the amount of combat we're getting thrown into. Hey, hey! Oh shit, that's two of them. Get out of here. Let's see, do I have anything in my inventory I can... Aha! We'll try and use the net on them. Like, they're a melee combatant, so if I can just throw it... Just... come on. I have to throw it in like a utility slot? Alright, how do I do this? Use the net. I want to use the net. I'd very much like to throw the net. Oh, because it's using a lot of AP points. Okay, so we can't do that right out the gate. I don't really want to tank more damage. Let's go ahead and put this in a special slot, though. I want to... Come on. I want to throw a Molotov. Let me do it. So we gotta wait until the next turn. Movement? End the combat turn. You know what? Had enough of your shit. I do not like how damaged I'm becoming. Also, can't do that at all, it seems. I don't have the AP... Ooh, missed. Shit. Kind of wish I'd lied and taken the shotgun. Not gonna bluff on that one. Alright, let's see if we can... Oh, there's another one. Are you kidding me? You know what you guys could do with is some gasoline. I really think that would be the most... Did I just throw away my Molotov? No, I didn't. Come on. Oh, that is not acceptable. You know what? Discretion is the better part of valor. Let's get out of here. Okay, that was our first introduction to real combat, and we got our asses kicked. So let's go ahead and dose ourselves with a health kit before we go back. Let's go ahead and reload our gun, which I don't think that did. No, it did not. Okay, so let's put that back. Right click. Bring it over. Don't click and hold, just go for it. I'll go through here. It's fair enough, Oregano. It is a strong gun. Oh shit, they were waiting for me. It was an ambush. I would have thought they'd have gone back to their old patrol pattern. These hurt too much. I just want to shoot twice in a turn, damn it. I guess I gotta end the turn there. Oh shit, there was another one hidden in the... Oh boy. Oh, no, you don't get a hit. You can just go right to hell. Do that. And we're gonna go right through here. Well, that was the plan anyway. I suddenly have the distinct impression that perhaps being a ranged combatant was not the right... Oh god, there's 4 of them now. I get the distinct feeling this was not the correct choice of action, but, you know what? Light you all on fire. Hell, oh my god! Oh, that's... That... You have died and have to load a saved game or quit to the main menu. Well, we've learned a valuable lesson in flammability. That this is... Oh, this isn't good. How do you put oneself out when on fire? Let's go to the inventory and... Suddenly my jest, my sense of humor does not seem to have been... Oh no. Okay, how do you extinguish yourself? That is the question of our time here. Okay, inventory. Die. Fair enough. Okay, quickly. Not quick enough. Okay, so can we talk about just the sheer, unmitigated bullshit of having us fight 8 of these things in one room? Alright. Boom, you can load your previous adjustment. You can't put out the fire on you. Oh, wow. Alright, well, thank you very much, Boom. I do appreciate it. That's going to save us a lot of time with me fiddling around. Wow, big shout out to Boom in chat for that. Thank you. Shit! We're back into it already. See, the thing is, I wish I could open up the range with movement and then chuck a Molotov, or then throw a grenade, or anything else, but movement is consuming action points that you could also use for combat, so... First and foremost, you're gonna bite a bullet. And then we run. Not enough action points to run. Alright, we're gonna stay around one more time. Try and kill it. Jesus, the amount of damage. Like, I'm not supposed to be tanking this with my health. I'm fairly certain. Come on, man! Fan the hammer! But he won't. Okay, well, since I've got nothing left to do, kick it in the face because we're cantankerous like that. There's so many of these assholes around. Like, look at the distance they're allowed to move and still attack. I can't do that. Alright, well, this is just going to lead to another death, so let's go ahead and leave. We'll try and find another route around. And perhaps that will... I don't know, maybe that's the other way we're supposed to go? Shit. I wandered right into another 2 of them. Here, have a bullet. Oh, I can't shut the gate behind me? Are you serious? My guy's an invalid. Look at how far they move. Holy shit. First things for... Oh, it's blocked. He's holding it open. No, he's not. No! No! God, come on! You're a man. Act like it. Grab cage. Swing closed. Big think. Come on. Okay, let's see if we... Oh! Getting attacked from behind. And he got a critical hit. Oh, this... The situation is deteriorating rapidly. I just chuck you at the ground? You know, I heard they were scared of flares, so maybe...
Yes, flee from this.
Shoot you while you run. What? Damn, that movement speed, though. Okay, let's get through here. Shut the gate behind. Shut the gate. Shut the gate. Or don't. Alright, now you're just trapped in here with me. I can handle one. Not enough fucking action points. That's going to be the refrain. It's just going to piss me off for the rest of this night, I guarantee you. Okay, so they can't open gates, which is good. They do enjoy dying to a high-caliber bullet. Can I shoot them through the fence? Not enough action points, though. Not sure I'm supposed to be allowed to do this, but I don't care. I'm happy with this. Humans win, monsters lose. Fair enough. We don't have any bullets left in the guns. Let's go ahead and reload her. Just end our turn because we can't do anything there. Take a bullet to the head. Another. And another for good measure. Okay, so we have to cheese them with gates. That's the best way to beat them. Or use flares to try and get them to find their own way. You're right, Boomed. Very good point. Again, this is... I'm not sure if you were here when we first started the stream. This is actually my first time playing through UnderRail ever. So a lot of things like the tactics and stuff that veterans are used to using with all the different monster encounters and people, I have no idea. I'm figuring this out as we go. But again, all assistance is appreciated in the chat as long as it doesn't give away plot or help me break through a puzzle. I enjoy going through puzzles and things like that on my own. It's a very rare occasion where I'll sit there going, well, flip table, that's it, I give up, someone help. Yes, Oregano, this is where I think stealth would be very valuable. However, these are rat hounds, so I'm guessing they're going to have... You serious right now? Alright, fine. Break out my lockpicks. That I didn't bring. Okay, we're going this way then. What's back here? Nothing? Nothing. But like I was saying, Oregano, with them being rat hounds, I think they have like they say like sound, scent, that kind of thing. You discover a trapdoor. Most excellent. Hey, more health kits. For that alone, I'm happy we came over here. Ah, lockpick, border guard orders. These old bloodstained orders were issued by the Omega Central Command to their border guards. The orders state that the guards are to shoot anyone they perceive as an Southgate Station member on site. Also 1,000... 1,000 Charon's bounty and placed on one called Gorski. Cool. What else you got in here for me? Shells. 5mm ammo, a side booster, more ammunition we can't use. However, that will be tradable later. Got bandages, bear trap, thin... I thought that said thin mint. I'm like, thin mints. Yeah, thin landmine that can be designed to fragment as little as possible. Metal scraps, very cool. I dig it. Power. Pull the switches on besides back. Alright. What's in here? Nothing? Nothing. Up the ladder we go. Hey. More border guard orders. You have leveled up. Okay, that's unexpected, but thank you. Ampule, health hypo. Okay, power is still off. We haven't found the bunker that allows us to do the things. Focus. Your character is fully focused. Okay, how do I click on that? Ah. Oh, I'm not allowed to level these up yet. I hope I can upgrade these down the road. Skills. Let's go with better evasion because clearly melee combat is kicking me in the teeth. Increase our gun capacity. Persuasion is nice, but dexterity, lockpicking, and mechanics. I've already got skills in mechanics, so let's start using these traps. I think I'm supposed to be using these to kind of help me out of a dangerous situation. 9 points left. Put 15. And let's go with more persuasion. Feats. One remaining feat. Aimed shot conditioning. Reduces all mechanical heat cold damage taken by 10%. That could be huge considering we're getting our butts kicked. Reduce the amount of action points required to fire pistols by 3. Yep, we're taking it. Time to gunsling. Ho ho! Hey, the solution to our problems. That is phenomenal. Let's go ahead and save here. New save. So how did I get in here again? That trapdoor. There we go. Let's get handle our way up and out. Alright, I'm feeling a bit better about our confrontation with the creatures now that I can kind of like trapdoor or use the traps to try and screw them over from getting to me. First, let's go ahead and get through here. Close that. Or don't. Fine, be that way. Get in there. Okay, so let's ready ourselves. A hopper trap is not going to work on them. That's not going to work either, but a bear trap might. Okay, we seriously don't have anything for the throwing net, so I'll just get that off my tab. Hey, you stop moving. Like this. Get that off of there. Gun is not loaded up yet, so let's go ahead and load up. Two bear traps and a thin mine case. That's not a mine yet. I really need to find recipes so I can start crafting things on my own. I'm kind of eager to... Ooh, 44 case. Yes. If we can reload our own ammunition, I will be amped for that. Okay. Round 10. Holy shit, am I gonna die from like right out the gate? The flare, you bastards. Alright, so I want to deploy. Want to deploy. Alright, so we're not allowed to deploy that yet, which is fine, I guess. You can bite the dust. Who else is low health? You? Oh, it's still not enough action points to take a shot. Are you serious? Alright, fine. We'll just trank ourselves. Still not enough. Damn. This actually hurts my soul a little bit. Okay, y'all just run away, let me heal up. Okay. Can I use the bandages you had? 40 points over 7, might be over 40%. That is way below 40% health, so let's just go ahead and forget that. Stim pack. Do I have a target? Let's try and see if we can get them to run to us as far as they can. Alright, so they do have to run a little bit to get back to me. That might give me enough time to whittle them down. And I love the fact that your character gets really pissed off and tries to, like, slap them back. Oh, man. You know what, just... 109! That's the numbers I like to see. Can I throw another one? Will it scare them twice? Ah, it's a one-time only thing. Oh, shit.
I just need them to not crit. Oh, hey, I've blocked off the third one from getting to me because of the distance. That's cool. Go ahead and trank up. Oh, that's right, there's a 3-round cooldown period. Ho, 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 silly me. Okay, that's what I need for the next 3 rounds of combat. I just need you to murk one a turn. And not get crit. Still on cooldown. Okay. And now we leave. Now we flee. Alright, boys. Oh, and that's all she wrote, kids. GG, the fat lady is about to sing. Oh, oh, okay. Who can tell what I'm doing? I brought the infinite power of stim packs. Also, where the hell are you going? Okay, y'all saw me click over here, alright? Now I've run in this direction for some reason? Okay, that was hell. But we survived a little bit. Adrenal glands, sure, I'll steal that. Someone might have a use for it. Telltale heart. Some rat leather, not what I meant to do. Traps can only be used outside of combat without a specific feat. Okay, good to know. Fair enough. Boomed. Again, it makes sense. You have to take a bit of time and dedication to put down something like a bear trap without having it spring up on you. And while you're being attacked by 3 rat hounds, is probably not the most advantageous time to do that. Okay, open the gate. Shut the door behind me in case there's any more of those little bastards. Hey, the power generator. Oh, I can hear them howling in the distance. It's like the dogs from Resident Evil 2 and 1. No thank you. Flux controller missing. Insert flux controller. Flux controller inserted. Status off. Turn it on! In dialogue. Sweet. Okay. Let's see. Shells. Can you tell me? More 5mm ammo. Psi booster and a border guard thing. Okay. Anything else in here? Oh shit, what's this? This leads nowhere. It's a little outdoor... What? Okay, let's close that. Let's go ahead and return and activate those other 3 outposts. Let's see if we can do that before things get bad again. So what's over here? Oh, there's nothing over here. It's just a roundabout way to get to the back of the station. Ooh, a shiv, and it's a melee weapon. Yeah, I'll take it. It's better than using my fists. Bolts can be sold later. Yeah, I'm not, yeah, you just howl in the distance, bud. I'm not eager. What's in this? Another heart. That's A-okay with me. Okay, let's go ahead and get back to that bunker. Should be right over here. Oh, we can't get to that one without lockpicking. I'm willing to take the long route if it saves us a lockpick. Okay, power switch. Boom! Look at that. That's beautiful. I like that. Alright, next one. Yeah, right there. Alright, we're 3 so far. That's good. That's normally what he asked us to do, but I think we here at Late Night Video can do a little bit better than that. I think we can go a step further. I'm going to try and see if we can activate all 6 of the bunkers before we go back to the station. Let's put some more of that ammunition into the gun and stack it out. We're down to our last few bullets here, so we might have to head back anyway, but we'll see. Yeah, Oregano, you know the rule. If you're always down to in a survival situation, you always save the last bullet for yourself.
Also, did I turn this generator on, or did I just, like, walk out here and not turn the light on? Am I a dunce? No, I'm not. Alright. Close that. Alright, you spooky boys. Where are you? There you are. Alright, let's go for the one shot. Let's go for the two shot. Let's get hit in the face. Well, I know what I'm doing next round. That's right, because you don't know how to open doors. You're not a velociraptor. Just gonna cheese a little bit. Okay. Let's have a look, see what's in here. Ooh. Something bad happened in here. Orders, yes. Ooh, tons of bullets. I definitely approve. Second box, more flares, more bandages, more side booster, and another health hypo. Still kind of embarrassed I'm face tanking a lot of this, but that's a-okay. You think you were going to walk away from this, do you? Where's my hacking tool? That I didn't bring because I'm a dunce. Alright, let's go ahead and close that door so nothing gets in here in the meanwhile. What's over here? Whole lot of nada? Alright. Oh shit, they saw me. Let's break stealth and... Oh. I was just leaving. Yeah! Oh! Oh, that's awesome! That is fantastic. Oh, that's too many. It's way too many. I'm out of here. I'm trying to leave. Let me go. Okay, yeah, that was a bit of a chicken move, but at the same time, we're alive, aren't we? Okay, let's bandage up a little bit. Yeah, alright, so we can't complete the mission just yet. We're going to go back, we're going to sell a few things, we'll make some coin, we'll buy some of the tools we need. For example, walked out without a hacksaw, which was my bad. I really didn't think I'd be doing much of that in the middle of these deep caves, but... shows how much I know. I really want to complete this mission before I call it a night. And yes, oregano, good eye. That is in fact a shank. Or shiv. Alright. Let me in, you fool! Armory. Lucas. I've come to trade. 2 firearms. Well, I'm gonna have to disappoint you there. Firearm parts, 2 boots, 4 crossbows, 3 crossbows, 2 leather armors, and 1 red. Bullet or shells or regular shots. Alright, so you want bullets, do you? Here, have this. I'm also willing to part with these. Along with the 5mm standard that I can't use. In exchange, I need you to give me all of your 44 standard. I'm sorry. I know you're a little upset about that, so I'm willing to give you 100 credits. Sweeten the deal. You're still not interested. You're really pissing me off here, pal. I need these bullets. Fine. Let's go with 20 bullets. Surely you can... You're an asshole is what you are. You're a grifter. Seriously, you're gonna send me out into the wasteland with nothing. Come on. Fine, 200 credits. Okay, that's way too much. Let's split that down to 120. 120 sounds fair. I can get away with a little less. Let's try, let's go with 110. That's not what I was looking for, but okay. I'm a little disgusted by that deal, but I needed the money. I needed the bullets, so... Okay, so we've got the bullets that we need to survive. Let's go ahead and hit the dock up for some other parts. Medical and psionics, there we go. I'm just a man in need of some healing. Ask! How much for the life-giving juice? Oh. Oh. Oh, value 900 though. God damn it. Alright, how much? For 3 of these. I'm running out of money, buddy. You gotta help me out here. Okay, let's break you down to... That's probably gonna be expensive, like 75. Let's try for 50. See if he'll do a straight up trade. Ooh, okay, that's not happening. 60 is the highest I can go. I'm not going any higher than that. Pissing me off now. Here, take some ampules. Oh man, I don't. Oh, I'm not using these. Oh, hey, he really wants those. Okay, let's dial back the money here. Oh, that's actually quite nice. I wonder if I can get away with just 2 of those. No, he definitely wants all 3. Wait, if I throw in the ampules, will you accept it? No. Fair enough. Fine, you won me over. Give me those health hypos. You. Need a bullet popped out? No, but I'm gonna need a bite mark taken out of my elbow in a minute. Okay, so... We're running out of money. Because no one buys anything for shit down here, even though I've got quality goods. Alright, Malcolm. Hit it. Another fine example of information. Thank you, Boomed. Appreciate that. I'll give it a try next time I'm dealing with any of the merchants. I thought I'd get better returns, considering I had a high mercantile skill, but I guess it's just not high enough. Or maybe the parts themselves are just not that quality. Alright, wait, before we go. Let's never make that mistake of going into an area unprepared again. Oh, it's my little friends. Did you miss me? Come on, crit. That's not what I wanted. Better. Alright, so if I run, it uses up their action points as well, so they're not able to hit me for as much as we go. Okay, 2. Beautiful. Alright, let's keep moving. got 3 though. Oh, that's unfortunate. You know what? Get feared. Take the shot. Yeah! That's what I'm talking about. Alright, let's trank up. First we have to end combat. Alright, we're tranked. Go ahead and reload. And loot the remains. Take those. Old watch. We found the man's watch. Perfect. Oh, I could have shot an explosive barrel. Well, let's not do that right next to it, shall we? Alright, get out of here with that bullshit. Oh shit, now what? Imlan Ratula. Hey, get out of here! This is my territory! I'm reclaiming this outpost in the name of the Southgate Station. Haven't you vultures taken enough already? Caves belong to no station. Get the hell out of my home before I bolt you in your ugly face. You know something, bud? Your threats are pointless. Even if you kill me, more will come, and they will be armed to the teeth. You won't stand a chance. Maybe, but that won't do you any good. Attack my children, rip him to shreds. Dude, you are an asshole. Of the highest order. Gritzo and Litzo. That's a cool little name. But, I have a plan for dealing with you. Well, you missed, so you missed again. I'll let you guys chase me right back to this little gate. I'm going to close it behind me. I'm going to shoot your pets, and I'm going to shoot you. Or I'm going to fuck up and go past the wall. Okay, come on. Come on. Come on, stupid. There. You're brilliant. Hey, buddy, you ready to see me shoot your dog? Oh. Gonna learn your lesson yet? Ooh, actually, you're a bigger threat than these guys are. I honestly did not expect his crossbow to be hitting at that level of damage. Alright, well, lesson learned. I can't get a shot on him, so I'll kill his dog. You're gonna look... Oh, what? How? Fine, you know what? I'll make you come to me. I love the fact that this asshole can just take pot shots and disappear into the fog of war at his leisure. Here, you know? Be able to see him a little bit better. Fun. God damn it. Oh, we're back in this hell. How lovely. Now here's my one primary complaint with this game. I know there's a target directly in base contact with me, but because he's behind a wall, I can't target this creature. So I have to run like up here again. So he's right there, but I can't shoot because he's obscured. Now watch. Damage taken, yeah, okay. Now, see, now, because I can see him, I can take the shot. Okay, so let's take all the loot we can before we have to get out of here and fight the old man. Because that guy is an asshole. Actually, first and foremost, since we know we're going into a difficult fight, reload. Oh, I didn't realize I wasn't in combat or talking yet. I could have just dropped rat traps to kill one. Hey, pal. I wonder if cover works in any use. Man, aim shots are just no fun. Alright, let's fear these little shits so we have a round where they're not adding to the damage we're dealing with. You're about to feel very dead, old man. Oh, of course not. Of course not. So I've been hit with 2 types of poison and... Oh! No! Come on, game! God... Fine. Fuck it. You know what? Let's just do it your way. And we're gonna die now. So that's great. How the hell do you miss a point blank? That's like XCOM levels of shit. His pets will kill me. Can I use one of these to save my butt? No. Do I have, you know what? I'm gonna die, but I want to kill you out of spite. You're right, I do suck. Because I'm about to get murked. There it is. Okay. Well, we had that fight until, again, erroneous misclick decided to use all of my action points to fuck off. Which was not fun. So yeah, this is turning into a no fun show. You know what? Why am I using my fists? I have a shiv. Equip the shiv. Put the shiv in your hand. Come on, baby boy. Do it. Come on. Fingers open. Then curl them around the hilt of the weapon, not the bladed edge. And of course not. And that was not an action point I wanted to use there, but that's okay. You couldn't... You just couldn't, could you? Nah, it's alright. There. That's exactly it. We critted for 9 damage with a punch. You're not out of this yet, you little shit. Okay, which one of you has the old man's watch? Okay, so now let's go ahead and end combat. Inventory, we should be able to put bandages on at this point, I think. Alright, we're back in action. Let's go ahead and load our gun up. Spooky. Alright, so first and foremost, inventory. Oh. Did I misplace the other trap? I guess so. I wonder if I get bonuses for, like, he already knows. What's up, old man? Not anymore. Oh, he can heal too. That's fair. Oh, that's not fair, though. You old shit. Okay, the man is using a crossbow, I'm using a 44 Magnum. I don't... Haha! That's what you get, you bastard. Alright, time to break loose out of this before things get worse. Okay, so first and foremost, you get out of here. Second of all, dose me, Doc. Or don't. That's cool. Oh, the poison got me. The poison that was on the crossbow bolt that hit me. Okay. You know, there's the part of me that's going, Zelphis, pack it in. It's done. You've done enough. There's the part of me that says, fuck that, keep going, this is enough. This is nowhere near enough pain and punishment. Again, can't target the phantom creature that's around the damn wall. End combat. Come on, idiot. Dose up. Thank you. Dose up and load up. Good, put the knife in. This time we're going to save right here. Just occurred to me. Come on. I'll take like one little step in. That's what I think of you. And your stupid dogs. Ladies and gentlemen, we could have done that from the very beginning. We could have solved all of our problems by lighting it on fire. Was that murder? Yes. Was it justifiable murder? Maybe. Do I feel better? Yes. So we're just going to wait here until the flames burn themselves out, which could be a few minutes. So, yeah, let's just go ahead and raid that shelf.
Also, one interesting to note is the lighting effects are showing up on our character model. I think that's pretty dope. Yeah, I'm just going to chill. So you guys going ahead? Fire does solve many problems, Oregano. That is correct. I'm going to loot this bastard. I'm going to take all of his possessions. Burrower, all that. Take that, take that, take that. I'm going to... Fancy rat hound here, an oddity. This rat hound was sporting a small gold earring for some reason. Study side of the game. Yep. Adrenal gland. Yep. Yep. Other remains. A heart. Well, it's interesting to know that you can have pets in the game, or at least NPCs can. I'm just gonna go. Ah ha ha! We've got power. Chewy toy. Boxes. Yep. Needs hacking. More hacking. Oh. Mind shrooms. Totally won't be something bad waiting for me in here. An elevator? Where do you lead? Throwing knife, side booster, border guard orders. Good, good, good. You, on the other hand, where's that lockpick? I must be more tired than I thought if I didn't grab either a lockpick or the hacking kit. Okay, where do you go? Oh shit, let's get out of here. Alright, so we found another station we didn't know was there. That's good. Trapdoor that... What? Initiative? What? You know what? Get shivved. Just get stabbed. No? Okay. Of course there's more than one. There's never just one. Do I have another Molotov? I mean, that would be grand right now. Looks like a big NO. Just run down this corridor and make you all follow me one at a time. Should make things easier. We've cheesed the system slightly. Hey, you can attack twice with a knife. That's nice. Swing and a miss, not the best. Okay, so let's go ahead and kill the pack out of the back. Or at least to make the attempt. Die. Along with your little friend. Okay, that's over. Oh, there's another one right there too. Son of a bitch. Alright, you're the next target. Alright, now you're gonna have to run after me. I'm not playing this game. Oh, here we go again with that stupid... Okay, that's a piss off and a half. Can I fire? Oh, hey!
That was a welcome change. Not enough action points. Fair enough. Alright, so I think we're up to most of the stations have been activated at this point. Shit! Nope, we're not doing this. There's at least 2. Get your head out of there. Sorry, the cat is attempting to investigate my coffee cup, much to my dismay. Alright, stupid. See how you like it. I'm really enjoying this when it crits, but at the same time, there are so many issues that I have with the targeting system here. Alright, so let's go ahead and see what they were guarding. They were guarding another encounter. Cat, if you can't behave yourself, you're gonna get out of here. Come on. Go. Shoot. Sorry about that, ladies and gentlemen. She's a kitten. Not much in the way of self-control. Quiet. Can I, please? Perfect. Is there something that allows you to see through the walls? I kind of wish there were origami. I haven't seen one yet. Oh man, we could have cheesed it from in here and just had them like get lit up. Damn. Oh no! No. No. Not dealing with your bullshit this time. Nope. I'm out of bullets. Can I stab him through the grate? I was kind of like get him like. Okay, well, we've discovered something very important about this game. First and foremost, bullets don't, not readily accessible. I'm just going to go ahead and leave. Not enough action points, that's fine. Whew, oh boy. Oh, we're back here again, okay. That's not so bad. We'll just go ahead and we'll go back. We'll give the guy his pocket watch, and we'll call it a morning, because it's nearly midnight for me, so I've got work in the morning. This should be interesting. Jonas? Back again? What can old Jonas do for you, youngster? Wait. Question tells for you. Let's barter. No. See you later, old geezer. Don't tell me we didn't grab his watch. I know we grabbed it. We didn't grab it because I'm a dumbass and was in such a hurry to kill that old man I didn't loot the right ones. Alright, folks, bear with me here. We had to go through here. Was it you? No, you didn't have it. Did you? Yeah, you did. Give me that. Alright. get out of here. Oh, really, Boomed? If you hold tab, you can see a target that you wouldn't otherwise be able to target. Or attack, I should say. That's excellent, because that right there is one of the only things that was truly aggravating me about this game. Alright, let's skedaddle our way over here, talk to Jonas. I think I found your watch. Yes, that's the one. Where'd you find it? You really don't want to know. Let's just tell him in the belly of a rhyme. You know those things would devour anything but a metal watch. So, can I have it now? There's a few special items. I'm going to rummage through his backpack. I've got this here powerful submachine gun, perfect for working. I got a set of healing hypos, it's good for it, and I got this fine here looking boots. So, they are fine. You can have it. The submachine gun. Hypos. Like, I know it seems like I should have taken the SMG, but I've been going more through health hypos than anything else. So with that complete, I think we're actually, let's see. Activate the power charge to put in the cage on a total of 5, and you'll need to activate at least 3 of them. Okay. I want to say we'll come back and find the 5th tomorrow, but not too sure on that one. Alright, you sneaky bastard. I need gun ammo now. Seriously, dude, you're really ruining my day. And he still won't do it. You know, maybe I should have done what Raffle was going to do and just been a thief. Alright, so why won't the armory take crossbow bolts, but it'll take a regular bolt? I just want money. That's all I want. Okay, let's go talk to, actually, I don't know what to do now, because I can't buy more ammunition for the gun I've got. I can't buy a new gun because there's nothing I have of value. I did not want to do that, but that's alright. We'll just take a random chemical and see what we can do about that. Let's call it 3 for 3. And I get 4 out of you because of my bartering skill. No, I cannot. Okay, fine. Sorry, what? Here, you can have one of these too. I don't really mind. Alright, so he's gonna be a shitlord about it, that's fine. Folks, I'm kind of at a loss here, but gate. Can't shank our way to victory, I guess. Alright, so we came through this way the other time. It's down here. Left more bats that are trying to spook me. Ah, it's a dead end. Charming. No way we could probably blast our way through there with TNT later. Okay, so we came through here. We already hit those. What am I missing? Who the hell is texting me at midnight? I am a complete... Okay, fine. Deal with that later. Okay, that one's on by default because I put the power generator in there. Activated that one. Now is not the time for that. Let's see. Those are the ones that are hackable, but I can't get into them yet. Let's go to the lower level. Nope. You know how I remember I was like, I'm going to make this character a really good gunslinger. And now that we're playing it, I'm playing primarily as a melee user. And life's funny that way. Back in the trapdoor. Value. Ellie, what are you doing? Oh yeah, it's initiative time. Well, there's a map. How nice. Let's test out what boomed. Ah, that does work. Beautiful. Holy shit, you can do a lot of melee attacks. Wow. I'm actually really impressed. Let's level up and get out of here. Skills. Okay. Mechanics, electronics. Oh, whoops. I didn't pick any... Shit, I did not pick,
There has to be a way to go back to that, right? I didn't pick any of the extra, like, feats that go with this. Okay, so go this way. And back here, did I miss a route? No? What kind of damn fool am I? I don't understand what I've failed to activate. You have to go more north? There wasn't anything over here though, was there? That one's on. More to dynamite. Activated the boss encounter one, so they're done. Nothing here, nothing here. Anything in the shroom room? Aside from the shrooms itself. Alright, let's see. Did I miss anything else down here that I should have seen? Nope. Activated these as well. Wait, is there something on the shelves? Electronic repair, cool. Yeah, I must be stupid. I don't quite understand where the other bunker is that I'm supposed to find. Was there something in the basement that led further elsewhere? Yeah, I was going to say, Boomed, I don't know why it's not clicking over and saying, hey, you did that, you finished the objective, so I thought maybe one of them was broken? Let's go turn this in. I'm ready for bed. Well, my friend, Boomed, we're actually hurting for credits, so every little dollar helps. Alright, so he was in the Commons, I believe. Okay, let's go talk to our boss and see what he has to say. Zelphis, reactivate the power to all stations they could find. It works, Zelphis. Now start the restoration process here, guys. So what's next on the agenda? More jobs when you're trying to need someone to do a hopper roundup. He'll instruct. Oh shit. and a couple of questions. What can you tell me about those outposts? They were used by the Omega as part of their defensive perimeter against our station. We managed to break the perimeter though, and they've lain in ruin ever since. Who are the Omega? They were a neighboring station, but unfortunately some hotheads, primarily on their side, decided that coexistence was not possible. A minor incident escalated into a series of skirmishes and finally into a war. Unfortunately for them, we were stronger, and it was we who ended the war. They are no longer a station or a community, but we paid a high price as well. All that could have been avoided, but what's done is done. What can you tell me about the Protectorate? I could tell you a lot, but the important thing for you to know is that it's primarily a military organization led by General Milek. The goal is to unite all the UnderRail under their control. For what reason exactly, that is debatable. Ignore the opinionated voices telling you the Protectorate is your friend or your enemy. It is neither. The existence of such an organization at this point is unavoidable, considering the political climate. While its manifestation could have been better, know that it could have been much, much worse. Tell me about the United Stations. The United Stations organization is a diplomatic offshoot of the Protectorate. It seeks to unify the stations through peaceful means where possible, through politics and economy. Make no mistake, though, United Stations are under Protectorate control and are effectively one organization. However, the U.S. administration is not a monolithic as the Protectorate. This will, I predict at some point, when certain strong figures no longer in place, bring about interesting events. What is your policy of neutrality exactly? The position we've taken in regards to the Protectorate and the United Stations in regards to their efforts to unite the whole of UnderRail under their control. We are not necessarily against the idea of unification, but at this point it would not be beneficial for us to be merged into this large, centralized organization, since we stand to lose more than we might gain. Also, many of our members came from different organizations that were, at various points, in conflict or another with the Protectorate. Allowing Protectorate laws, and more importantly troops, jurisdiction over our territory may bring harm to our citizens. We cannot have that. Perhaps at a different point after the Protectorate and the U.S. are adequately reformed and a broad amnesty agreement is put in place regarding previous conflict, perhaps then and a time unification will come. Okay, see you later. Wow, that was a doozy. Alright, so that ends our evening in the UnderRail. We've kind of found our way around, we've learned quite a few things, we've also managed to complete several missions for people. Helped an old man find an old sentimental watch. We've mapped out an entire series of bunker stations, cleared them out, killed a crazy man who had an OP crossbow and 2 pet dogs, and okay, what are we doing over here? We also learned many things about using grenades, molotovs, bear traps, stealth mode. Learned that gunfighting is not all it's cracked up to be when you can swing away with a wonderful knife that we found lying around in a cabinet somewhere. So yeah, not a bad first run. We had a few hurdles to get over, but we're making it. So I think I'm going to call it here. We'll definitely come back to UnderRail in the future. I'm loving the game. It just has a learning curve, like all things do in life. So I think for here on out, this is Zelphis. I'm going to wish you all a good night, good morning, and whatever else time of day you've got, and we'll see you next time. Thanks for stopping by, Late Night Video.